And keep walking to the other side. Just keep walking.
Basically what I have to do is go to a bunch of different venues and meet random people and talk about my art shows and the 80s club I do on a weekly basis. And I'm exhausted because I do this so often, pretty much every freaking night I'm out promoting. And basically just drinking and chatting, and I'm just tired. And I've been on the internet doing like 12 hours of work of internet promotions every day for like the last month, getting this show together. Basically I have to go out and find artists and find, you know, I started finding a venue and talking to the venue owner and, you know, trying to negotiate some type of contract with the venue so that I can make some money off the show and sell some of my art.
Right.
And like the real reward for doing this show is basically selling my art. You know, if somebody comes in and buys a piece for $200, that's what it's all about. Anyways, I had this conversation the other day with this guy who's a professor at I believe Northridge, College of Northridge, and he asked me what I thought the difference between, or actually the link between German Expressionism and the industrial and Gothic culture was about.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh,
so I'm not making shit up. This is actually the conversation.
Oh, that's way cool, actually.
And I was trying to link it together, and all I can think of is like, you know, because of the World War II, and the Nazis and that whole regime.
Right.
Okay. Anyway, so because of the Nazis and that whole like basically dirty, dingy, you know, style, and that whole idea of complete control. You know, I think that's what kind of brought up the idea of the industrial culture, because like all these kids, all these, you know, goth kids or industrial kids are looking for a way to control their lives. We're going to the spotlight. Okay, so I'm sitting in the spotlight, and this is my second pretty much full glass of whiskey, and I've been promoting in between the camera being turned off and on, and I'm about to finish this, leave some flyers here, and we're going to move on to probably Tiny's.
What?
You didn't see any cops, do you?
No. Owner of Second Street Cigar and Gallery. Art is so weird, you never know what's going to sell. I had these great walls and this great building downtown, and it wasn't a plan. I don't think until I started painting the walls I realized, hey, we can put some art up here. it was going to be a cigar lounge. Customers is, I think they're a bit finicky about it because they come in there asking for names, and when they see something, want to know who and what's the history. And when you say these are young artists on the West Coast, some of them like the idea, oh, young artists, and a lot of people shine away from it. Well, you got to start somewhere. The way that Kendra's doing this, you know, and I've been in the club scene forever because this is home. LA is home to me, so it's a great idea. I mean, just to come to the club and listen to loud music and get drunk isn't enough. You know, they have like to come out here and hang out and check out art and meet the artists. Very cool. A good way for self-promotion, grassroots kind of a thing. No, I think it's a great idea.
Whew, so, it's finally done.
Yes, the show is done. I'm exhausted. I'm about to go to my house and have a little after party and have a little drink. I'm just done. The show went well. Over $500 worth of art was sold, which is fantastic. That's great.
Okay.
So, just going back to my house. I'm gonna go relax, and Muse, come with me.
Let's do something.
Originally, the way blackjack got its name, first of all, the game itself is actually quite centuries old. And back in Shakespeare's time, the number that they were actually going to was 31, not 21. So they used to call it 1 and 30. That was the name of the game.
Oh.
And it was a pot game. It was played like poker. So there was a rotating dealer. But anyway, that was reduced to 21.
Is this in a book? Can I read about this in a book?
Yes, yes.
You have a book?
Yes, I do.
You wrote a book?
Watch.
Cool. Yeah, I have at least 2 of them.
But anyway, for many years it was called 21. Like 2 centuries ago, it was called 21. And then in the West, mid-19th century, places were giving away bonuses for people that got a blackjack, an ace and a blackjack.
Oh.
And the bonus went away, but the name stuck, so that's why they call it blackjack.